And we are live once again. This is episode number 71 of Respect the Craft, and I'm joined by a very special guest here. He is the boss man himself, the owner of Brii Combination Wrestling, Mr. Anthony Cole. Good evening, sir. How are you?
Doing tonight, man? Thanks for having me.
I'm doing great, man. Thank you so much for joining me here. It's going to be a good time. Time to reminisce on some old memories, and we have lots to talk about. We are literally, we're almost less than 2 weeks away from anniversary, so we got lots to talk about here.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely. So before we get into all of that, before we start all the questions I want to ask you, I got to ask the first question I ask everyone that comes on. You heard the name of the podcast. It's called Respect the Craft. So when you hear that term, the craft, what does that mean for you?
Oh man, the craft. I mean, the craft is what we do, you know. And on a respect standpoint, I just feel like such a dedication to be in this craft. So everybody, you know, from the podcast. I mean, yeah, this is all my other aspects of entertainment is very unique, and in the term respect the craft, the first thing, that determination and that tenacity to be a part of this, you know.
Gotcha, no, definitely so. But again, it's insane because I definitely wanted to have you on because again, we're talking about this 5 years of BCW being around. It's
Yeah,
it's insane to me. I got to start with the company its second show in. Unfortunately, I missed that
yes,
first show. But to think where it's grown, how has that been for you, seeing that growth and what BCW has become?
it has been a roller coaster. You know, I mean, you were with us in the beginning, like BCW, they have no idea what they were doing. The inmates were running there, so we we made it, and you know, it has been. I knew for sure is that, I mean, my love for Brii is just tremendous, and he knew people, and what the challenge was, I was so unknown. No, I was never a wrestler. Wrestling friends that I really hung out wanting to get a show booked. I mean, you were cool, you know, and now to see how years later, like, everybody is one of the places to be, and I can really fit. You know, there's nowhere to go but up. From I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see what the future holds. If somebody would have said, "Ant, you're gonna be a wrestling company," I would have looked at them and said, "Hell of a drug. Don't do that." I would have believed it. So, but I'm excited, though. I'm part of this.
Definitely so. And again, you know what it is? It's funny because it's legit what the company motto was from day one. It was all the way up. And it continued to do that, skyrocket up. It went all the way to what it's become now. And again, it has become, especially now, even with the move from more of the New York area to now more of the Jersey and tri-state, it's become that destination. Everyone's talking about it now, especially with the anniversary coming and looking at who is a lot of the key players now, roster wise as well. Like
Yeah.
it's the talk of the town. So
Mm-hmm.
let's definitely start talking a little bit about that with some of the matches we got coming up. So, but before we even get to that, let's talk about something happening this weekend. Before we get to the event, before we get to the action, let's talk about this as it's a little bit of a party before we get to the fights here, as it's a block party this Sunday. It's a barbecue here as it's collaborations with Dirty Heels, BCW, and the Brii family.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this. How is this going to be?
As you my wrestling, we do, all aspects of it, some of our other events, right? So actually partnered with a soul food company, good food, and it's right. And this weekend we are going to be and I'm going to be showcasing some of the nation entertainment. We're going to have a couple of hip hop artists there. Might play a couple of tunes for us. So have a good time. We got those podcasts there around the road as well. Go see a family man entertainment there. Like one of my thoughts, they'll be there with us. They're gonna be there. I can't wait, man. It gets to introduce everything nation entertainment is at this block. Just the beginning. We now have such a weekly showcase at called McDermott's on the Bay, and McDermott Comics are gonna start honing their showcases there. I'll have some hip hop. It's all just gonna tie into the barbecue. One Brii combination entertainment tree, and I want you guys to be a part of it. What I do know is that like as I talk to the wrestlers and I meet with them, a lot of these guys have like when I talk to them, you would never know outside of the wrestling. And I think that opportunity for them to network with, like, I'm excited about the barbecue. It's really going to be a network, all entrepreneurs together. Come out. Come out, have a good time. 3 p.m. The comedy show is going to games there. It's going to be family friendly. Connect for a couple of other things. I forget the name of this company that's supposed to have the oversized games we can pick up for the barbecue. One of the
Got you. And I think that's something it's been something since I've known you. You've always liked to have your foot in a little bit of everything. It's not just been in the wrestling side of things. It's been in the fashion. It's been in the music industry. It's been in a little bit of everything, the comedy industry. And I think that's been one of the best things about you because it showcases that you want to unite everything. Because again, it falls under entertainment. It's making that bond that again, I think it's perfect with what wrestling is. That's the thing too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Coincides with
that definitely
each
is
other.
perfect.
As I talk, want to be wrestlers. Some wrestlers want to be wrestlers.
No, definitely so. But now again, from that, it's a week from Saturday. It's anniversary 5. Let's start getting into these matches. That poster is amazing. Let's get into this. As the first matchup we're going to talk about right here, it's going to be Jordan Blade and Christina Marie. This isn't going to be any normal matchup. This is going to be hard hitting, submission based, that grapple style. I'm looking forward to it.
So am I. I mean, two veterans of the game, styles. So when you put these two together, each other to bring nothing but the best out of each other. That's one too, right?
Definitely so. But then from that's interesting because again, I'm starting to notice there's a lot more of the female involvement here with BCW. Because then we're also going to see BCW host for the first time ever the Empress of Anarchy match. I'm intrigued with this because what does that entail? Because the competitors are great because you have Edith Surreal, you have Brittany Blake, you have Bonesaw Brooks, and you have a true belt collector in the tri-state in Vivacious Vicious Vicky. But can you tell us a little bit about what to expect from this Empress of Anarchy match?
This is gonna be a hard, man, just an all-out to be. This Empress, it actually is the evolved version of the Queen of the Monsters. Was a good title and was great, but with the review, with us coming back and doing a lot of new, we wanted to give this match a different feel. So we sat down, we went in the lab, and we thought of and it was actually AJ. AJ said to me, he goes, we came up with the one that I like the most is Empress. We just sat there, and it was funny, those surreal moments. He said it, and we were quiet for a minute, and I like it. Let's do it. The Anarchy is the evolved version match and everything. We did doors, and we did the garbage cans and stuff like that. These girls use this time. It's gonna be a whole different situation.
Got you.
I can't give away too much.
No, I don't expect you to. Yeah, I don't expect you to give me everything, and especially for the people watching at home, let them be surprised and want to come and tune in. And I expected it to be that little bit of evolution. Again, that's what the company's been doing since, especially now with the little bit of normalcy from the pandemic. It's just been that growth and evolving. So I can't wait to see that match and what it becomes and what anarchy happens next Saturday.
Yes, exactly.
But here we go. Love to see them in the comments. We got Wes and Kyle. What's up, guys? Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope to see you next Saturday. Come and enjoy some wrestling with us.
Yeah.
But here we go. This is a matchup I'm looking forward to as well. I just got to see Mark Schwann's interview with Rev earlier today. Let's talk about this as it's Rev Ron Hunt taking on Darius Carter, former BCW champion Darius Carter, which it's still insane for me to say former because since I was there in BCW, it seemed Darius had a hold of that championship. And again, it lasted so long. He's faced guys that are currently now signed to WWE, to AEW. And it took Marina Shafir to defeat him. But Darius isn't letting that sidetrack him. He still wants the best of the best that BCW has to offer. And he's facing off against Rev Hunt, who also, he's a little bit of a belt collector himself. You mentioned on the podcast with Mark, he said he's holding 3 belts. He wants to keep that going. And I know he's looking at that BCW championship like that's his next step as well. So this is definitely going to be one I can't wait to see.
And, this is the first time ever match. This beef, they never had the opportunity to face. This is going to be the first time. Rev, I haven't debuted that beef, but I want to come in. And I'm like, I think I got the right shoulder right now. And beast, then you can face something to challenge. So here we go. This is first of all, he's number 2, and he's the former BCW. Not happy about that. So never know what to expect. So say your prayers before we don't know what kind of Darius we got. He's fighting and for like over almost 3 years. So this one's going to be interesting.
Definitely will be. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. I've also seen a little bit of an interest from another man that's yet to make his BCW debut, and that's Jay Bougie. I've seen he's been on the kind of the social media war right now. He's just been tweeting away, trying to get his nose involved in this matchup, and that's kind of what TakeOver likes to do. They like to cause that controversy. They like to start spewing that out there. So I know he's definitely going to be watching this, just like the BCW faithful are, next Saturday.
Yeah.
So
Yes. I've seen interaction. So it was like, I didn't know that Rev Ron Hunt had such a heavy interest in as well. I want to see what Bougie goes to the show because I'm sure he's not Rev is in this match. So so but I love it, right? I love it.
Oh, definitely so. And again, because I know that's been almost the feud of the summer was Takeover versus STP. So I know Jay Bougie still he still has that little bit of animosity toward the Rev. And I can imagine he knows what the Allfather brings to the table. He knows anything Darius Carter touches, it's money. So that's a lot to watch right there. Yeah. But let's keep it going as well. Because this next matchup, I can't wait to see this. Because it's more gold on the line here, as it will be the new BCW Tag Team Champions, Blonde Force Trauma, who will be going into this already defending their championship. They've already defended outside of BCW those lovely tag championships. Yes. They're still tag team championships right now, and they're taking on a team of Allison, Kaye, and Marty Bell, the Hex. Allison Kaye making her official BCW debut here. And Marty Bell already has been a part of BCW before. She's making a return here. This is going to be interesting to see what the Hex bring to Anniversary. And also, will they be successful in their first chance at those titles? And again, I know AJ. I love AJ. I had him on the show. But I know he has some dastardly ticks up his sleeve there. He's going to have a few tricks to make sure his clients walk out champions.
I got to keep my eye on that AJ. I did see AJ's promo as well. I said, you might have to be banned. You were always up to something. Getting like. But Ray, you are absolutely. I am beyond excited about all the matchups to me are great. Blonde Force Trauma. With East Coast Syndicate, right? As a giant dominant psychopath. And I'll just, these girls walk out of this. I'm like, I know they have the skills and because being bigger doesn't mean, I watched this match and looking at Dom and at the beginning, but then all of a sudden, and Blonde Force capitalized and boom, within a way victorious. Right? I couldn't believe it. So I'm looking forward back in action, and I've been watching the Hex. Like you said, we had Marty Bell on the show. She's always a pleasure to work with. In the tag team match, we got two talented teams going to face each other today. What better BCW tag team champion? So I'm looking for it. Yeah.
There you go. Can't wait for that. But this next matchup, but I'm definitely interested in seeing, but I also have a little bit of problem of someone that's not even going to be involved physically in this match. So we're going to talk about this because I want to talk about his comments. So we're going to talk about, it's going to be a good friend of mine, one of my best friends, Anthony Gangone, who I also must say congratulations on becoming the new TCW and Funhouse Wrestling heavyweight champion over the weekend, taking on Rick Recon with, again, Mark Swan here. And this is where I have my problems with. I gotta comment on this because I heard the comments he was saying. I heard very well how, again, on the Shot of Wrestling, he was very much promoting his guy. He was putting over Rick Recon. He was saying it was basically a guarantee Rick Recon was going to walk out victorious. He had Anthony Gangone on his podcast and basically belittled him that no, Rick Recon's going to walk in and walk out victorious. So, Mark, I hope you're watching. I saw you're watching earlier. So, just little known fact: Anthony Gangone has walked into BCW before, has been victorious in BCW before. This isn't no walk in the park for the Cyborg. Again, no disrespect to the American Cyborg, Rick Recon, but this is Dr. Sleep for a reason. So, just say it. Just say it.
And I Gangone, you know, he's been a Recon as well. Oh man, and this since I've seen both of these guys, I said to myself, I want to see what these guys. And now, you know, it's time to it up. Gangone has been tearing it up. The growth and both of these athletes. Wait to see what they bring for this fight. Yeah, this is going to be one of those matches where I pay attention to it because you know these guys that if you blink, oh, did you see that? Then I'm the one like responded, right? But you know we gotta be paying full attention. Yes.
Definitely so. Again, I can't wait. I'm gonna definitely have my eyes on this one because this is gonna be an insane contest. But this next one, this one's been a little bit of a questionable one because we didn't know till officially yesterday if there was gonna be a championship to be defended in this matchup, as it's going to be the BCW Women's Championship on the line. And again, much love to Auntie, respectfully, but finally now we're getting to a little more cooler heads are prevailing now. So she's looking to defend her championship next Saturday against Riley Shepard. And again, I'm hoping we're going to get to see a definitive match here because I know Isaiah Wolf is still watching.
These two have been driving me crazy, right? You know, Isaiah of the belt and then everything in there. Lala's like, look, I need you to trust me. I need you to Isaiah. But I just need you to sit. And I'm like, Lala, you know, I never let anyone me. I take care of my business. I understand that. But on you to trust me. So I just sat back. Dude, oh my God. Everywhere Lala goes, they attack each other, which is just ridiculous. And you know, this is cool if I can talk about another company. I was at a company over the weekend. Lala was going at this company, and this was, and then boom, Lala caught the lariat. Yes, the crowd is electric. All of a sudden, here comes out of nowhere. Clocks Lala. Brii pulls the referee because the referee had been knocked back, puts the opponent on. So 1, 2, 3. I'm like, oh, Isaiah. You know, to trust her, so I'm trusting her. But these get in the ring at some point, battle it out, get whatever they're trying to work out. Right? Maybe you could be the counselor, maybe, right? And talk to her because talk to him. Be like, hey guys, you know,
See, that's what I told Auntie last time she was on the podcast. I said I want to have both parties involved. It's so difficult because they don't want to be on the same platform at the same time.
No.
Like I've had my combos with Auntie. I've seen Wolf. We've had our chats, but they don't. We got to see. We got to try to make it happen. Maybe I got to have them both on here. Maybe we could all talk it out, or we're gonna have to finally settle a definitive date for this match to happen. I feel like that's all it needs. Maybe they just need that tough love in there one time to sell it all.
Right.
But I don't know. It might need to be a super clash event because it might need to be a BCW collaboration with Pro Wrestling R and whoever else wants to see this happen.
And you know what? Right now, let's make this feud as big as it can be, right? Because like you said, Pro Wrestling R, Wrestling Magic, schedule, and I'm put this out there right now, booked on BCW. He is at BCW, right? So if he's going to follow Lala to BCW, but somehow, some way, we need to settle this. Into a couple of the other. You know what we should do? We should just have series and get all the companies involved in it. You know, done something that they weren't supposed to. They came out at Invictus, so let's give them companies, and at the end of the day, together, like you said, we do a super show for it all. Lala, I think so, and then we finish this nonsense. I shouldn't be fighting her nephew. I mean, I know it has to happen sometimes, but these guys are supposed to be family. I don't want to get involved in that.
No, but I agree with you. Maybe this is what has to happen. Something like that, where again it works out for all parties involved, and again, finally, hopefully, this comes to an end, and everyone could again work together again. They could be back to being family, and again, championships could stay where they need to be, and everyone can defend what they need to be defended.
Right, everyone can defend what they.
Because I know Unc Ron Starr ain't too happy seeing his championship everywhere, but around the waist of his champion. So,
I can't tell you how I thought. I feel Ron's pain, right? Like Pro Wrestling all belt, Isaiah you belt, and it's just like, listen, would y'all please back where they supposed to be, right? Yesterday, I don't know if you guys have been watching that Pro Wrestling or Ron Starr to get them to give each other their belt. That hopefully is the first try and smooth this thing out, but I can't tell the future, right? So, you know, and like you said, we get to see a finish. Lala has been attacking Ryan and well, this one I want to see, you know. So,
oh, definitely. So again, I want this to finally come to an end because I've been watching my back because I'm like, wait, I want to support Auntie in this, but I'm afraid I'm gonna end up getting my own butt kicked by for getting my nose involved. So again, hopefully this ends, but we'll have to wait and see. But we still have one more match recently announced. The main event is official. We are going to see the BCW Heavyweight Championship on the line, as it will be AEW star Marina Shafir defending the BCW Heavyweight Championship here against Casey Catal And this is going to be a fight because Marina Shafir is known for, again, that technical style, that roughhouse style, that mixed martial arts background. But I don't know if she's ever faced an opponent like Kaye Catal, who I don't know if she knows the words "I quit," if she knows when to stop wanting to face that pain and take that and just want to give up. Kaye Catal is known to be a deathmatch queen. I don't know if she's going to want to stop taking pain. And she can dish out her own pain as well. I can't wait to see what happens next Saturday.
Oh my God, Ray. You said this is the main event. This match is worth the price of the whole card from top to bottom. Like you said, Kaye Catal, Queen, Marina Shafir, you know, and as Darius was the reigning champ, all comers, right? You know, out there in AEW, they were in NXT. You know, that actually made Darius not only title, but she made him submit. And that, you know, so now twice, and Kaye Catal, such a queen and such a glutton for punishment, and anything that Marina can throw at her, I don't know. I want to see this one. this yes.
No, definitely so. And again, that's what I bring up because when I saw that, I was like, this makes a lot of sense again because Marina Shafir, she's known for that roughhouse style. And just like when Darius was champ, he faced, again, the best of the best. He was facing every up-and-comer, every of the best competitors that he could, and they tested his style. They tested what he knew, and he was able to do it. Can Marina do the same next Saturday? Because, again, when you take away that element of a person, usually once they know a little bit of the threshold of pain, that's it. They want to give. I don't know if Kaye has that threshold. I don't know if she knows when to stop taking pain.
Right. Exactly, yeah.
So I can't wait to see what's going to happen there. That's going to be an insane contest. And again, that match alone, any match on this card, again, we can go top to bottom once again. That first one we talked about, that matchup there, the Empress of Anarchy matchup, that, again, Rev and Darius, the tag titles, and Rec Recon, the women's championship matchup, and then that heavyweight championship matchup. Any match right there is worth that price of admission alone. And again, it's the anniversary. You never know what could possibly happen. This is only what's been announced. That's a great part of it as well. That you never know what can be left to be seen, what's still to be announced. And again, the surprises in store that you're going to have to be there to see.
Exactly. Yep. It's going to be a lot going on. Directly following the five, we're going to be loading up into the W party bus. And we are going to East Brunswick Hooters, where we are slam. So if you are ready for a full evening of happiness, wings, oh, you got to be there. You got to be going to have cash prizes, raffle going on, and celebrating somebody's birthday. Can't, but someone is going to be in for the surprise.
Ooh, so, love it. There you go. But definitely, again, it's a whole day of great festivities there. You get to see, again, it's a show, then come out, enjoy some great food, enjoy even more wrestling. Because, again, it's a SummerSlam party. Enjoy with, again, roster members are going to be there. Great food, a great time. Like Mr. Cole said, you have prizes. And, again, enjoy a celebration as well. Hey, I'll be celebrating as well because it's going to be a week after my birthday. So I'm going to be there enjoying the time, too.
Okay. So, I didn't know your birthday. Well, happy belated birthday.
Oh, no, it's actually coming up, but I'll be there celebrating after the fact. That's why.
Oh, awesome.
But definitely, it's going to be a great time, guys. You're going to want to be there, enjoy the festivities. And again, it's the anniversary show. So you're going to want to come and enjoy the great time with BCW. But again, that's that event.
Yes,
Let me go into a few more questions before I let you go, Mr. Cole. Again, a busy man, so I don't want to take up too much more of your time. But I got to ask again, with seeing, again, the 5th anniversary now, did you think when, again, starting BCW, that, again, I have to ask the real question here, that you would make it to a 5th anniversary like this?
You know what? When we started to give that much thought, I wanted to get through it. Once we got through the first year, or like people didn't have the, that's what made me more determined. I put together, I said, you know what? We are definitely going to be from now, 6 years from now, 7 years from now, in that. And I can't plan, came out the way we wanted. We still here, man. We made a plan on being here for the next 5, 10, 15 industry. And now that I have my hooks to the industry, had just hooks to me as well. So get comfortable with hearing, and not just Brii combination wrestling, but Brii combination entertainment. We come in full force. Mm-hmm.
Hey, there you go. That's what I love to hear. And again, I'll give you this, because I also wanted to bring that up. That was another reason I wanted to bring you on the podcast, was, again, a thank you. Because not many know the story, but also you were one of the first people that gave me the opportunity to be a part of the wrestling business, especially the business side of things. Because I had already been a student learning some of the outskirts of it, learning the in-ring, but getting to be a part of the business side, being, again, I talked about it with AJ when he was on, getting to be a part of those creative meetings, getting to see the inner workings and all that. I got to thank you, because, again, it was you entrusting me, again, a young kid. I was still 17, 18 at the time, and getting to learn how to, again, formulate these ideas and see how to make something become a greater thing. So I thank you again for that opportunity.
And you know what, Ray, when I came in, like I said, I didn't know anything about it, and know not one person that was connected. And you know, you guys, you can, some of the ideas, you remember those I mean, where, like, hey, let's do this and that. And you know, might not want to do that. Let's try this. I'm never the guy that thinks he's a no, learn from everybody, and sitting in those infinitely valuable. So I want to thank you.
Oh, definitely. So those meetings, again, were some of the best times, because, again, just seeing how we spitballed ideas, and like even we talked about with AJ, just the amount of interchanges we had at those meetings too, from just who was involved in them. And again, also, I guess I also want to bring up, sadly, we do have to also wish, again, rest in peace to Georgie. A big part of, especially of what BCW started with and what it became. So it's
Definitely.
And again, seeing BCW continue, it's been important to see that, hey, I know he's happy seeing the growth and what BCW continues to be.
I know Georgie smiling down on us, and he's, you say, he was definitely instrumental in utilizing life. So I always thank him and love him for that. Thanks, Georgie. I love you, bro. Yeah.
No, definitely so. But again, that's also what makes, again, happy to see 5th anniversary, getting to see this, getting to see what the company continues to strive for, and getting to see, again, a lot of, again, those people that were a part of that, seeing AJ and you create what you guys are making, and seeing, again, people really interested, again, in the product as well. It's one thing to have your vision, get to see people be interested in it and talk about it. Like I said, the matches, getting to see the talk of the town now, especially, again, in, let's be realistic, a very full Jersey. Because even this past weekend, you've seen it, you did the drives, you saw the traffic, seeing how insane it was with the amount of shows. And again, getting to have your anniversary show be still very a talk of the town. It has to be that feeling of like, hey, we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Yep. Despite it, man, you know, so.
Definitely so. But again, last question, Mr. Cole, before I let you go here, I got to ask you the question I ask everyone that comes on, and that is for Anthony Cole and BCW, what is the end goal?
You know what, Ray? Question. You know what the end goal? The end goal for Domination Entertainment is to give that is currently a part of my team job. I want to set up my guys like you, guys like guys that really work with me, give those guys full-time jobs and do what we love to do. We don't have to go to work a day in our lives, you know, every morning and call, well, not every morning, but I would and be like, hey, AJ, you know, we got to meet at job. We're flying out to London today, you know, and just be everywhere. I get to that level where, you know, able to, you know, give you a full-time job, put tracks at BCW, so that we remember BCW when first they were a multi-billion-dollar company, you know, and it's guys like you, Jay, and you know, a lot of the work beginning of BCW through the trials here. So I thank all you guys for that, and be that guy that makes you all proud of me, is ready to sign these wrestlers to 1 year. When I can say, AJ, look, you don't need to anymore. This is going to be, man, just thinking about that, I'm getting goosebumps, right? You know,
yeah, you know what's crazy about that as well? That's been something from the start of it all. That's what we talked about as well. Because I remember initial convos when we were talking about with BCW, this was always that plan in your head. This was always a goal. That's why I wanted to ask, just for the viewers at home to see, because this has always been why that growth is there. Because you've always been thinking about making this something. And again, you can take care of those that have been helping take care of this, take care of the company, and see it become this bigger corporation. So definitely so.
And that's the slowly but surely, one day at a time.
Oh, definitely so. And again, it's been that way, and that's what again has helped it succeed. Like I said, that's surely that slow and steady has gotten 5 years in, and we're still here, still talking, and that's what you gotta love to see.
Yes, indeed. I'm excited. I would have never thought I'd been running a wrestling company. I believe you guys absolutely insane. I'm gonna leave. I don't even know the first thing. You know, when you're determined to do something, down, you study, you figure things out, you get out. Here we go. 5 years later, man. I can't wait to see what happens.
Hey, definitely. Again, I can't. You know what I always said is, again, it's 5 years in now. I can't wait to see where BCW will be 5 years down the road again, when it's 10-year anniversary, the 15th, and so on. That's where we're going to really see how insane this is. But I'm going to leave it at this, because we're going to talk after we get off the air, because we have to talk a little business, because I want to see, again, it's 5 years. I was there for the first anniversary. We got to talk a little business about seeing me making my way back in for 5th anniversary. But we're going to talk off the air. But guys, again, get your tickets.
Invite me to Ray. You always.
So
always. Yeah. Raymond Sanchez is always welcome. BCW event.
There you go.
Yes.
But guys, again, get your tickets. Those link in the description down below. Go follow BCW as well. Make sure you're staying up to date on all announcements, all videos, all podcasts, and everything to do with BCW. Go to their Twitter right there at BCW_wrestling_. Go follow them on Instagram right there. Brii_combination_wrestling. And again, go support as well. Be there at the block party. You're going to see some of the best entertainment in all aspects of entertainment there this Sunday. Go celebrate, go have some fun. And then a week from this Saturday, it is BCW anniversary. We talked about the insane stacked card, which again, any match on this card alone is worth that price of admission. And then after the show, go have a good time, go have some fun, and go and join them at Hooters for a SummerSlam party. Go enjoy more great wrestling, have some fun, enjoy it with the talent, and so much more. And again, like I said, you're going to want to be there for surprises that we can't talk about because you're going to want to be there to find out. Mr. Cole, thank you so much for joining me here. Everyone watching, as always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people, respect the craft, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.